But guess what? Most simp don't mind, because the simp attitude has consumed them to the point where they've reduced themselves to the point of total lack, right? They believe they don't have self-worth. So what is the number one reason why simp are disrespected? The number one reason is severe loss of self-respect in oneself, right? When you lost self-respect in oneself, right, guess what? That's how you get rejected, because you don't value yourself. You put the woman in a high pedestal. You idealize this woman as if she's a goddess. You've never seen this kind of woman, right? You're ready to worship her feet. You're ready to allow her to walk all over you. Why? Because you need her so badly to the point where you think you can do without her. And that's how most men lose their respect. That's how most men lose their value. But guess what? I'm going to tell you. Any woman you see in this world, right, is just a human being like you. That's just the honest fact, right? And guess what? All the pursuing, the attention-seeking attitude, the submission, being submissive to her, at the end of it all, as soon as you start being with that woman, you start laying with her once, twice, thrice, 4 times, or even more, guess what? The novelty wears off. Yes, the novelty wears off. So what makes you think you need to do backflips, jump through hoops, reducing yourself, your self-worth, your leadership, your self-esteem, your pride, your integrity, your honor, just to gain the favor of love? You think it's worth it? Well, to each their own. But guess what? A woman will never love a man she doesn't respect, because love is a correlation with respect when it comes to relationship dynamics. That's what most men are missing. So let's go to the second one. Which one is the second one? The relationship eventually or subsequently becomes a one-sided toxic relationship. Yes, the relationship will suddenly become a one-sided toxic relationship. Why is that? Because when the woman realizes that you don't have that in you, right? You are not him. When we say you are him, it's a man that has the quality, the selected male, right? The man that has this social proof that other women desire him. You don't have it in you. So guess what? The relationship becomes a one-sided relationship, and the woman is willing to treat you like you're a douchebag, right? Like you're nothing, you're nobody, because you're overly cooked, you're chopped, right? So the woman will treat you like you're nobody, like you're a tramp, like a peasant, right? So guess what? She's not gonna get affection for you. She's not gonna have any affection for you. Yes, because she's treating you to disrespect instead of affection. Instead of her having affection for you, despite you spending on her, buying gifts, jumping through hoops, doing whatever it takes, she's still treating you with disrespect instead of giving you affection, right? Why? Because of your self-belief. So yes, that's the second one. Which one is the third one? Well, most men, this will lead to substantial loss of finance, right? Because most men will spend their last penny just to have love. But guess what? It's just a drainage. This woman will become a leech on you, and still you don't have any sexual favors. You don't have any consideration. Why? Because you're a weak male. And women are not attracted to weakness. They're attracted to strength. They're attracted to leadership. They're attracted to the selected male, right? The man other women desire. The man other women are killing themselves for. That's the kind of man most women are looking forward to. So you behaving weak, right? You behaving needy, desperate, thirsty. That's not going to gain you any substantial love. Instead, it's going to drain your resources, your wallet. That's all it is. So yes, the fourth one is, now you lost your sense of personal identity. Guess what? You lose perspective, you lose trajectory in life, you don't focus on your goals, your ideas, your purpose, and guess what? You even forgot who you are. You totally forget who you are, right? You forget who you are. Now you don't know who you are anymore. You forgot that you are the kind of person that is more creative, you are the kind of person who is hardworking, you are the kind of person who is always putting yourself out there to be the best version of yourself. Now you forgot all that. You forgot that you are the person that have achieved a lot of things over the past. But now, you lost sense of identity, all because you're chasing love, and that led you to become a slave, right? So yes, that's what we're talking about, through the program, that simp mindset, and believe that you have value in you. Work on yourself, and then you can attract the right woman that vibe with your energy. That's what we're talking about. A woman that's compatible with you, a woman that value and respect you, that see the worth in you, that see the value you're providing. If you provide value for the one woman, no matter what you do, you're not going to be appreciated, you're not going to be valued, you're not going to have any reciprocation, right? So that's what we're talking about. Which one is the fifth one? The fifth one is increased likelihood for you to be treated so badly and then discarded. In other words, this woman will use you and abuse you and abandon you. Why? Because you don't value yourself. So she's going to treat you as such. Yes, that's what happened. So I give you an example of a friend of mine. We used to work in this place, right? Yes, apparently. So he'll come to work, he'll show up to work talking to himself, becoming a soliloquy, right? And then he'll be complaining to us that, oh, he's not happy, his missus is not treating him nice. So we always encourage him as friends, right? At least to take heart and to make up his mind. We're not going to tell him to leave his missus, but at the end of the day, he has to make up his mind because his life is more important, right? But guess what? Because of this man has a simp mentality, right? He will go and tell the missus that this is what we are telling him, to leave her. That goes to show you the simp mentality. If you advise a simp just to help that simp man, right, he's going to put you into trouble. He's going to put you into problem. Yes, you may think you're trying to help him, but what he's going to do is going to turn around and turn against you. He's going to go and tell the woman that, oh, you are the problem. You are the one telling him to leave her, even though you're trying to help him. That's why most of the people that are difficult to help is men that are simp. The simp mentality is making them will never even keep secrets. Even if you try to help them, they're going to try to make you look like a bad person. That's why sometimes I don't feel sorry for some simp guys. Yes. Even when you say something sensible, they will find ways around it to make you look bad. They will try to even sabotage your ideas. Even though your ideas are sound, they will try to make it look like your ideas are not sound. Like I heard someone, when I was talking about women, if you are providing for them to like you or to have you, like you're using your wallet to get a woman, this woman is going to use you and abuse you because they don't want you. If you leave your wallet, you start giving them money and they like the money, not you, you're going to be in trouble. I saw one guy made a video that, oh, older women like money. It's like he's trying to support the idea that women should like money, in other words, for men to want them. So a man should use money to have a woman. Just, the simp mentality. A man that is a simp is one of the most difficult persons to help. That's why you think you may want to feel sorry for some of these guys. But if you feel sorry for them, you're wasting your time because they are not worth it. Like I was talking about leadership as well, right? That a man should be a leader. You shouldn't allow your woman to wear the trousers in the relationship because you are a man. You should be a leader. And any ethical woman who is looking for a good relationship, she's looking for a leader, not a female, right? A female of a man. She's not looking for that. She's looking for a man that stands on business, a man that is ready to lead, to be the leader in the relationship, not acting weak, expecting her to be the man. And this guy is turning around making videos that, oh, if you as a man, you don't allow your woman to control you, you are stupid. Imagine that. Imagine you are saying if you don't allow your woman to control you, you are stupid. That goes to show you, even though you try to help these men, they're going to turn against you. And when they get roasted, they get discarded, abandoned, and treated so badly, they are depressed, and they expect you to feel sorry for them. That's why I don't feel sorry for these guys, bro. I don't feel sorry for them because they don't listen. Even though you try to give them honest advice to help them, they always try to sabotage your ideas to make you look bad. And when reality surfaces, now they think they get to realize that, oh, what you was telling them is true and it's too late. That's what happened. Because you as a man, stand on business, stand on purpose, be a leader. Yes, when you're with a woman, you don't allow her to take charge like that. Yes, you share ideas. You welcome her ideas. You work as a team. You are the head. She's the neck. No one is better than each other. You're working as a team, right? But at the same time, you as a man, you should know that you are the one to lead the relationship because you are the man. You don't expect your woman to be the leader, to be in charge. That's you being weak. So if you allow your woman to control you, walk all over you, becoming a douchebag, at some point she's going to lose attraction for you, right? Because a masculine trait is she standing on business, risking it all for her, providing for the family, protecting the family. That's not a female thing. But most men don't listen. Even if you try to explain to them, this is how you can navigate to have a healthy relationship. They're not going to listen. They're going to sabotage your ideas. And when they get roasted, they get burnt out, that's when they realize it's too late. So why would you feel sorry for some of these guys? So yes, let them just drown in their own ignorance, and then they're going to learn the bitter lesson. That's when they know that you don't despise